So, sorry about that. I kind of was on a soapbox for a minute. Huh. But, yeah, let's play some video games. Oh, hey, what's up? You missed my, my long-winded speech, basically. Can I play this game with a controller? I was basically just talking about, like, the fact that I haven't really talked a whole lot about, like, the, violence that's been going on for, like, years and years, and I feel bad about it. Because, like, what happened with George Floyd, happened to Tamir Rice, Trayvon Martin, Mike Brown, just all of it. I'm just kind of exhausted by it, just being in the thick of it as a black person, you know? It's tiresome just seeing it all happen before your eyes. Like, growing up with it, because I have a very vivid memory in my mind when I was, like, in high school. I was walking home from school, and I got racially profiled by a cop. It was a lot to really take in, because, like, Jesus, it was, I was, like, 15 years old, you know? I was a little baby child, and just traipsing my ass back home. It was a lot to deal with. And I'm lucky enough to get out of that situation without much hassle, but, you know, I know a lot of people aren't as lucky. So, anyway. Speaking of that, let's just, continue. Boy, am I nervous! Right! Oh, hi, Chief. I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. This says a lot about you. And your client as well. Thanks. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. A favor? You mean you knew the defendant before this case? Yes. Actually, I kinda owe a current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney. Well, that's news to me. I want to help him out any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. Yeah, I sure do. Also, I really do love Mia. Mia's great. It's over! My life, everything, it's all over! Is that your client screaming over there? Yeah, it's him. Death, despair! I'm gonna do it! I'm gonna die! It sounds like he wants to die. Yeah. Nick! Hey there, Larry. Dude, I'm so guilty! Tell him I'm guilty! Give me the death sentence! I ain't afraid to die! What? What's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's all over! I'm finished! Finished! I can't live anywhere without her! I can't! Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Yeah, this guy's a big meathead. How the police all fucking nothing. Oh, Nick, you gotta tell me who took my baby away! The person responsible for your girlfriend's death? The newspapers say it was you. My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. Larry Butts. My best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the butts. In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself into trouble. One thing I'd say, though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. But I know better than anyone, he's a good guy at heart. That and I owe him one, which is why I took the case, to clear his name. Yeah, I love that. I love that. I love that effect. That effect is great. Like, God, what was What was that guy's name? There was like one guy, I forget his name, on like a police chief, I think. I forget. I saw like a big post of it on Tumblr, and I forget everything. And that's just what I'm gonna do. You're playing good Danganronpa? That's what this game is. August 3rd, 10 a.m. District Court, room number 2. Yeah, look at those goofy painted faces. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not? Yes, Your Honor. I'm a little nervous. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. Thank you, Your Honor. Yep, we're playing Phoenix Private Parts. That's a good one. Hey, Bubba, what's up? Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness. Yes, Your Honor. Hand shaking, eyesight fading. The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in this case. Larry Butts. The defendant? Well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor. Correct. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do just fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me, what's the victim's name? I know this one. Glad I read the case report cover to cover so many times. It's... Wait. Uh-oh. No! No way! I forgot! I'm drawing a total blank here! Yeah, his name is just the judge. This is me, though. This is me. I can read something a lot and my brain is just like... What I learned in training mode is... What I learned in training mode is... Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name? Oh, the victim! Of course I know the victim's name. I, just forgot. Temporarily. I think I feel a migraine coming on. Look, the victim's name is listed in the court record. Just press tab to check it at any time, okay? Remember to check it often. Do it for me, please. I'm begging you. Mr. Wright, who is a victim in this case? Okay. The victim's name is Cindy Stone. Judge Judgington. Correct. Now tell me, what was the cause of death? Yeah, I really do. It is a really fun. It feels like a much better way of what they tried to do for what's it called? Superstar Saga on the Wii U, because they have like this kind of style of just being kind of painted looking, and it looked really bad. She died because she was struck once by a blunt object. I have to get my voices in order, sorry. Correct. You've answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you. Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. Well then. First, a question for the prosecution. Mr. Payne? Yes, Your Honor. As Miss Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain in the court just what that object was? The murder weapon was this statue of the Thinker. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim. I see. The court accepts this into evidence. They are very good eyebrows. A statue in the shape of the Thinker. It's rather heavy. Right? Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. That evidence is the only ammunition we have in court. Use tab to check on the court record frequently. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness. The prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butts, to the stand. Chief, what do I do now? Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. Gay ass. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. Uh-oh. Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad. Look at this doofus. Ahem. Mr. Butts, is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you? Hey, watch it, buddy! We were great together! We were Romeo and Juliet! Cleopatra and Mark Antony! Didn't they all die? I wasn't dumped. She wasn't taking my phone calls. Or seeing me. Ever. What's it to you anyway? Ooh. Mr. Butts we described is generally what we mean by dumped. In fact, she had completely abandoned me, and was seeing other men. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder. What do you mean, one of them? Lies! All of it lies! I don't believe a word of it! Your Honor, the victim's passport? According to this, she was in Paris on the day before she died. Indeed. She appears to return the day before the murder. Dude, no way! The victim was a model, but did not have a large income. It appears that she had several sugar daddies. Daddies? Sugar? I love this! I love the way that's written! Oh my god. Okay, so full disclosure, I'm probably not playing every single game in like one fell swoop. I'm probably just playing Ace Attorney 1. I'm not sure if I'm not sure I'm gonna play 2 and 3 immediately after, but I'll figure that out, you know? I just love that. Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle. Dude! You can clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone was. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now? Right? I don't think you want him to answer that question. Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I... My client had no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant to this case. Oh. Dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? That cheating she-dog? I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna drop dead. Yeah, and when I meet her in the afterlife, I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. Let's continue with the trial, shall we? I started 2, but I know 2 is like one of the worst trials in the entire game. I believe the accused motive is clear to everyone. Yes, quite. Oh boy, this is so not looking good. Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Well, did you or did you not? Well, maybe I did, and maybe I didn't. Uh-oh, he went. What do I do? I know, I'll send him a signal. Tell the truth. Yeah, I was there. I went. Order! Well, Mr. Butts? Dude, chill! She wasn't home, man, so, like, I didn't see her. That horrible voice. Your Honor, the defendant is lying. Lying? The prosecution would like to call a witness who can prove Mr. Butts is lying. Well, that simplifies matters. Who's your witness? The man who found the victim's body. Just before making the gruesome discovery, he saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime. Order! Order in the court! Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness. Yes, Your Honor. This is bad. On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Saw to the stand. God, I love localized names for Ace Attorney. Frank Saw it. God, look at this. Look at this guy. Mr. Saw, you sell newspaper subscriptions. Is this correct? Oh yes, newspapers. Yes. Mr. Saw, Mr. Saw, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. Witness's account. I was going door to door, selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead! I wailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. The man who ran it was, without a doubt, the defendant sitting right over there. Oh yeah, that's right! That's right, it did. It did. It really did. That's where that, awkward zombie comic comes from of Eat Your Hamburgers, Apollo. Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? I can't defend you against that testimony like that. Certainly. Why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working? Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building. Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout? Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Saw used is one of those. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your perusal. Okay, got that blackout record. Now, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. You may begin your cross-examination. Cross-examination? Your Honor? Alright, Wright, this is it. The real deal. What exactly am I supposed to do? Why, you expose the lies in the testimony the witness just gave. Lies? What? He was lying? Your client is innocent, right? Then that witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is your client really guilty? How do I prove he's not? You hold the key. It's in the evidence. Compare the witness's testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find contradictions between the court record and the witness's testimony. Alright, let me look at that. Okay, 4 to 5 p.m. 6 p.m. Okay, that's about it. Then, once you found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness's face. Okay. Open the court record with tab, then point at the contradiction in the testimony. Alright, here we go. I already know what it is. I played this game. Yeah, he's just doing this whole thing again, so I'm just gonna skip through it till we get to the point I'm supposed to present evidence. Oh, really, sir? Objection? You found the body at 1 p.m. You're sure? Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain. Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes the time of death at sometime after 4 p.m. There was no body to find at 1 p.m. How do you explain this 3-hour gap? Oh, that! Oh, this is trivial! The witness merely forgot the time! After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. Mr. Saw It, how were you so certain you found the body at 1 p.m.? Gee, that's a really good question! Great job, Wright. Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Point out contradictions. Lies always beget more lies. See through one, and their whole story falls apart. Wait, I remember now! Would you care to give her testimony again? Time of discovery. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video or a taped program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about that misunderstanding. I see. You heard a voice saying a time on a taped program. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Right. You know what to do. I've got this one. Alright. Time to press this fool. How can there be a television if there's no power? Hold it right there! The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. And this record proves it. You couldn't have heard a television or a video. Gah! The defense is a point. You have an explanation for this, Mr. Saw It? No, I find it quite puzzling myself. Quite! Ah! Wait! I remember now! Mr. Saw It. The court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. The constant corrections are harming your credibility. That, and you seem rather distraught. My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been the shock of finding the body. Very well, Mr. Saw It. Let's hear your testimony once more, please. Man, I love this bald goober. Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. There was a table clock in the department, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. That must have been what I saw. Every time the people lands in this game, it was for thinking 3 steps ahead of what the game actually wanted. I see. It'd be like that sometimes, you know? You saw a clock. I guess that would explain it. The defense may cross-examine the witness. Gladly. Let's rake this fool over the coals. He saw it. Oh, the murder weapon? You mean this? You mean this, bro? Wait just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was this statue. Now, how is this supposed to be a clock? What? You with your objections and your evidence? Just who do you think you are? Just answer the question, Mr. Saw It. Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock. Your Honor, if I may. Yes, Mr. Pan. As the witness stated, this statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch. You just tilt it and it sets the time out loud. It doesn't look like a clock. I submit it as a statue. My apologies. I see. So the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness's testimony was correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problems with this testimony now? Yes. Your Honor, there is a gaping hole in the witness's testimony. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand. Yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Clearly a contradiction. Indeed. The witness knew it was a clock because he went into the apartment. You're lying. You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder. Oh yeah? Prove it. Prove I went in there. I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her. You struck her with the clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard. Order in the court. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Saw It. The sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. That voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time. What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture. Baseless? Just look at the witness's face. Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock? That day, I never... Look, the clock, I heard, no, I mean, I saw... Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up! I hate you! It was him, I tell you! I saw him! He killed her, and he should burn! Burn! Give him death! Order in the court, I say. Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claims. Mr. Wright. Your Honor, you claim the sound the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence? The whole case is riding on this. I better think it through carefully. Your Honor, the sound Mr. Saw It heard was definitely this clock. A fact which is clear if you simply... Let's sound the clock now, here in this court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? I'm trying my best to do it. I ask the court to listen very carefully. I think it's 8:25. That certainly is a strange way to announce the time. Well, he is the thinker, after all. So, we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright? Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is? Can you tell what time it is now? It's 11:25. Ah! As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Saw It heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Saw It, try to talk your way out of this one. Ha! 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 You forgot one thing. Uh-oh. What's he talking about now? While it may seem like this clock is running 3 hours slow, it proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? If you can't prove that, you don't have a case. He's right. How am I gonna prove that? Damn it! I was so close! Mr. Wright, it seems you lack critical evidence to support your claim. Yes, Your Honor. This means I cannot let you indict the witness. Unfortunately, this ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Saw It. I come all the way down here to testify, and look what happens. You treat me like a criminal. A criminal! You lawyers are all slime. Ugh, you almost had him. Sorry, Larry. I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now. Bad end. Not so fast, Mr. Saw-It. Chief! Listen up, Wright. Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think. But, Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that. Well, yes, but that doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking outside of the box. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was running 3 hours slow and think it through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason, and you'll have your proof. Right? Can you think of a reason as to why the clock would be 3 hours slow? Sure can. Wait! Maybe I can prove it. You must have evidence somewhere that can prove it, right? Find it and let them have it. Well, Mr. Wright, you said the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support this claim? Of course. There is a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim beyond a doubt. Ha! Tough words! Let's see you pull this one off! Let's see this evidence that proves why the clock was running slow. It wasn't 3 hours slow. The victim had just returned from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. When it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast! The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in her apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Saw-It? Or should I say, Mr. Did It? Get cooked. Order! Order, I say! Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your witness? He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor? I have to say, I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly. And find the true culprit at the same time. Thank you, Your Honor. At this point, this is only formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butt, not guilty. I love the dumb confetti. It's so good. And with that, this court is adjourned. Lawyer the hell up, baby! Turns out that Frank Saw-It was a common burglar. He puts the newspaper to check and see when people are out of the house. That day, when Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Saw-It let himself in to do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Saw-It grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find. Too bad she's still dead, though. Oh. August 3rd, 2:32 p.m., District Court Defendant Lobby Number 2. Still can't believe we won. Right! Good job in there. Congratulations. Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you. Not at all, not at all. You fought your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've seen your trial end on such a satisfying note. I've never seen the Chief looking this happy. If she's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel. My life is over. Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? Aw, Nick. Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon. Good. Wait, no! I mean, bad! Bad, bad, bad! Larry, you're an innocent. This case is closed. But my Cindy Whitney's gone, man. Gone forever. Larry, she was a... Never mind. Congratulations, Harry. Harry? Yes, you! I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butt's innocent. Harry Butts. Heh, thanks. I really owe you one. I won't forget this, ever! Let's celebrate. Dinner? Movie? My treat! Oh no, I couldn't. Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook. Oh, hey. Here, take this. It's a present. A present? For me? Wait, wasn't this the evidence that... Actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for her and one for me. Really? You? You made this? Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento. Yo, Nick. Can you believe it? I was so into that chick. And she was just playing me for a fool. Doesn't that make you want to just cry? Larry. Are you so sure? Squeeze me? I think she thought quite a lot of you, in her own way. Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me. It's okay. Oh, I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right, Wright? Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him? Huh? Oh, yeah, right. What the heck is she talking about? I wish you could, like, shout into the microphone. That'd be sick. Here, check this out, Larry. Proof positive you weren't just some chump to her. Huh? What about that clock? This is the clock you made for her, Larry. And she took it with her when she traveled. Whatever, she probably just needed a clock, that's all. You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling. Well, make of it what you will. Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I am. Thanks. Hope that made him feel a little better. I know, but I can't do it here, and I'm sad. Wait, can I? Hold on, let me see. No. Damn it! Alright. Right? I hope you see the importance of evidence now. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at how you look at them. People too. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Right? Listen, learn, grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Remember, Phoenix, believe in your own justice. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off? Yeah, I guess so. Say, how about dinner on me? We'll drink toast to innocent butts. Yeah! Oh, speaking of Harry, you were saying part of why you became a lawyer is because of him. Yeah, part at least. You have to tell me about... You have to tell me more about it sometime, maybe over drinks. And so, my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends. But I'm pretty sure he's not gonna pay us, unless you count the clock he gave me, I didn't know it then, but that clock was soon to be at the center of another incident. And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep." The end. Damn. It's only been 40 minutes and we already beat the game. Nice speed run. God, I hate this clown. I hate him so much. Red, White of Blue Corp. Man, I hate that dude. Anyway. Now we in there. Oh. Bring. Hello? This is Maya. Hey, Maya. It's me. Mia! What's up? You haven't called in a while. Sorry, I've been so busy. How have you been? Well, lonely. It's all your fault. Nah, I'm just teasing. Been great. I'm finally getting used to having my own place. That's good to hear. Actually, I'm calling because I have a favor to ask. I know. You want me to hold evidence for you? Sharp as always. There's a lot of buzz about the upcoming trial. I just don't feel safe keeping the evidence here. I gotcha. So, what is it this time? It's a clock. A clock? Yeah, it's made to look like that statue, the thinker, and to tell you the time. I thought you might like it. You always like toys. Hey, I'm not a little girl anymore, sis. Now, you know I'm only teasing. I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working. That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out. Sorry. I put some papers inside it instead. Papers? Is that the evidence too? Is that the evidence then? Well, there's a possibility that it might turn out that way, yes. Can you come by the office tonight, say 9 o'clock to pick it up? I'll be in a pre-trial meeting until then. Okay, sis, but I expect dinner. Something good. Like burgers. I could really go for a good burger. Eat your burgers, Apollo. Okay. We'll hit the usual joint. Alright, it's a deal. Okay, sis. See you soon. Yep, I'll be waiting. Ah, that's so loud. Conversation recorded. September 5th, 9:27 a.m. Now, Miss Faye, I'll take what's mine. The papers. I'm sorry, but I can't give you what I don't have. Miss Faye, you are a poor liar. Why, I see it right over there. That must be the thinker that swallowed those papers. How could you know? Ho-ho, you are not coniferous of my background? Gathering information is my business, you see. I should have been more careful. Ho-ho. My dear Miss Faye, I am so very sorry. But I am afraid I must ask for one more thing. Your eternal silence. Farewell, Miss Faye. Oh no! Mordor! God, I can't wait to bust this loser. Red, white, blue. Yup, she's big dead. Uh-oh, I'm late. Huh? That's strange. Guess the chief left me out. The chief left without me. She said her sister was coming over, so we should all go out for dinner. What's that smell? It's blood. Mia! Maybe she's in her office. Oh. I smell blood, and that can't be good. I have to check and see if Mia, the chief's okay. Wow. That smell. Blood! Someone's there. I mean, I guess it's dramatic irony. You know? Chief? Chief? Chief! Who are you? The strange girl dropped out cold. I left her lying on the office sofa. I went back to the chief where she lay under the window. Her body was still warm. I could feel it when I held her shoulder. Then, all too quickly, it began to fade, until finally she was cold. Chief. Pressed with dried blood. How ironic this became the murder weapon. Again. Some shards of glass were scattered on the floor. Seemed to be the remains of a glass light stand. Okay, that still counts. No clues here. Oh, this way. No clues here. Right! I better call the police. That's funny. A few of the screws in the receiver are missing. It looks like someone was halfway through taking it apart. Police! Please, come quick! What was that? Someone screamed from outside the window? Aw, God. She's terrible, too. She's staring right at me. She's holding a phone in her hand. Perfectly normal office desk. The chief had a very particular policy about office decor. Spend big on stuff the clients use, but keep your own stuff simple. The Faye & Co. ledger book. Everything is written in the chief's ultra-neat handwriting. It's a small office, but it makes a good bit of money. There's a large building right across from the office. A Gatewater Hotel, a nice luxurious place. Chief, it's hard seeing her like this, but if there are any clues here, she was struck on the head with a blunt object. She probably died instantly. The thinker lying next to her must have been a murder weapon. There's some glass shards in the chief's body. Must be the glass light stand lying broken in the back of the room. Nothing else that seems to be like a clue here. A piece of paper. Must have fallen from Mia's hand. What could it be? Words written in blood on the scrap of paper. Maya? Did Mia write this? This piece of paper is a receipt from a department store, dated yesterday. I think that's enough of something around for now. Better call the police and find out what that girl was doing here. Let me, examine... Oh, wrong button. The phone receiver is missing a few screws. I better not use it. That girl just now. Where'd she go? Put her right there on that sofa. Uh-oh. I hope she didn't run on me. Yipes! Don't scare me like that. Excuse me, but who are you? It's okay. I work here. Maya. Maya Faye. Maya Faye? Maya? So Mia's writing this girl's name. Maybe I should show her the receipt? I never thought there'd be a use for evidence like this outside a courtroom. I should talk first. She seems to be in shock. I won't disturb what I have to know. Excuse me? Can you tell me what happened? I came in, the room was dark, and Sis, she was already dead. They did a really good job of this UI, yeah, it is really sleek, I like it. So you're the chief's sister. I'm her younger sister. And you were here visiting? This late at night? Yes, she said she wanted me to keep some evidence for her. Evidence? Yes, it was that clock. It was the thinker. Before Mia died, she wrote this message with her own blood. She wrote it on the back of this receipt. That's my name! Why? Why would she write my name? Please, just calm down. Why would Sis write my name? Uh-oh. Now I've done it. Uh-oh. Man, fuck 12. The police! As long as they're coming this way. Freeze! Police! Alright, I'm Detective Dick Gumshoe, see? Gumshoe? What an odd name. We received a report from the building across the way, see? Got a person saying they saw a murder. It must have been that woman I saw. Anyway, I don't want either of you moving 1 inch, okay? Great. Just great. Maya, wait, she wouldn't have... Nah. Whoa! Excuse me. Eh! This word Maya mean anything to you? That's my name. What?! The victim drew this seer note her own blood, see? With her dying breath, she wrote down the killer's name. Killer? I'm not... Case closed! You're coming down to the precinct, ma'am. What? Mia's younger sister Maya was arrested on the spot. I was taken in for questioning and didn't get out until the next morning. My eyes were heavy, but I couldn't sleep. I sat around waiting for visiting hours to begin the detention center. I had to talk to Maya as soon as possible. Well, I have poor Maya locked up like a criminal. Oh! It's you! The lawyer. Good morning. Good morning. You look so tired. Are you going to be my attorney? Well, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. First things first, I better get her cheered up. Yeah, of course I will. Cheer up! Really? Whoa, did I see the wrong thing? She looks sadder now. What's wrong? You don't think I can do it? No, no one could. Who would believe me? Even you, when you found me in the office, you looked at me like I had done it. Did I look at her like that? No, I never thought... It's okay, I understand. And I've also heard about you. Heard? Heard what about me? I was talking to my sister on the phone the other day. Today's my junior partner's first time in court. Wow, really? How'd that go? It was quite the scene. Honestly, I was on the edge the whole time. It's been a while. Ha, so he crashed and burned? He's a genius. One of those strike fear into the hearts of evil types. The only thing he's lacking is experience. Huh, I think it was fun. Well, I know where to go with whoever we get into trouble now. I don't know, Maya. I think you might want to wait. Give him 3 more years. That is, unless you want to be found guilty. Damn. Harsh. That's what she said. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to insult you. No, it's okay. It's true, I guess. But at the same time, I can't just sit by and watch. When I think of the person who did this to Mia... I know. I wanted to ask you. Yes? What's with that outfit? Oh, this? This is what all acolytes wear. It's my uniform, you could say. Acolytes? Like people in the religious training? What is it you do? Oh, it's nothing strange, really. I'm a spirit medium. In training. A spirit medium? I'm pretty sure that qualifies as strange. Tell me more about the day of the murder? Yes! Let's see. That morning, I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial. Evidence? Yes. That clock shaped like the thinker. The one Larry made. How could that have been evidence in the case? Right. She said something about that. She said something about that. I remember. You want to hear it in her own voice? Her own voice? Yes. I'm pretty sure our conversation is on my cell phone. You recorded it? Yeah. I forgot to delete those things. So you say you have a conversation with your sister on your cell phone? Let's hear it. Right. Oh. I just remembered. That detective took my cell phone. Sorry. Oh, right. Of course. Next time I see Detective Gumshoe, I'll ask him for it. I'll write you a note so you don't forget, okay? Sure, thanks. Something about the day of the murder? Sorry, I know it must be hard. No, it's okay. All I've been doing the past few hours is talking about it. I've kind of gotten used to it. Let's see. That morning I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial. That's the thinking clock that Larry made. It practically qualifies as a serial murderer by now. So then, when did you arrive at the office? It was right around 9 o'clock. The lights were off and I could smell blood. Then I found her, my sister. Thanks, Maya. That's all I need to hear for now. So you're an acolyte, or medium in training. That's right. The Fae family, especially the women, have always been very sensitive to the spirit world. Wait a second, you said the Fae family? So Mia was in the stuff too? Of course! She let the mountain follow her career, she said. Her powers are first class too. I had no idea. Wait, what? So you're a real, honest-to-goodness spirit medium? With ESP and all that? Yes, in training. Well, can't you contact me as spirit then? We can just ask her who killed her. I'm sorry. I'm still in training. I couldn't do something like on that level. Thought that'd be too easy. Huh? Something the matter? I was wondering. Could I ask you a favor? This is the address of a famous lawyer. My sister gave me this a long time ago. She said if I was ever in trouble, I should call him. And, well, I'm in trouble. Do you think you could go and ask him to represent me? Sure, why not? I'll go ask. Thank you so much! I have no one else to turn to. Say, what about your parents? I see. Don't worry, leave it to me. Thank you. Trial's tomorrow, 10 o'clock. What? Tomorrow? Tomorrow. What if this guy refuses? They told me that if I don't find one, the state will pick one attorney to defend me. When will that happen? They give me until 4 this afternoon. Visiting hours are almost up. I better hurry. Hey, what's up? Alright, I'll be back. Let's look at the static effect. Mr. 6, Grossberg Law Offices. According to the receptionist, the big boss is out. She couldn't say when he'd be back. It's hard to keep track of everything when you're a famous lawyer. Not to mention run an office like this. I guess I'll just have to come back later. The office is filled with police officers. They're all busily searching for clues. Hey, you there! This is a crime scene, pal. No trespassing. Sorry. Don't I know you from somewhere? Wait, you're that Butts guy, aren't you? No, Phoenix Wright. I don't want to mistake me for Larry. Oh, I'm so sorry. I guess I got the wrong name, Mr. Wright. Sorry about that. The Butts guy, he was a killer. And you're no killer, right? He was proven innocent. Right. And you were... Detective Suede Shoes. Gumshoe, wasn't it? Dick Gumshoe. Right. At your service. Hang on. That's Detective Gumshoe to you, pal. Anyway, get the name right. No call me... no calling me Dick. Hey, Dick, get over here! Yes, sir. Be right there. You're a lawyer, right, pal? If you got business here, you better do it quick. Phew. Thanks to Maya's lawyer. About Miss Faye. Did you do an autopsy? Wanna know about the results, eh? Now don't you look at me like that, pal. It's no use. She might have been your boss, but that doesn't mean you get any special treatment. Alright. You can see the report. But that's all. About Maya. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the trial. Sorry, pal, but this is one trial you weren't gonna win. Why you say that? The city's put Prosecutor Edgeworth on the prosecution. Edgeworth? I'm sure you know what that means, you being a lawyer and all. Prosecutor Edgeworth. That's right, pal. Mr. Miles Edgeworth himself. Wait, you do know him, don't you? I know him. He's a feared prosecutor. He doesn't feel pain, he doesn't feel remorse. He won't stop when he gets his guilty verdict. Oh, don't talk about him like... Don't talk about that way. He makes us barely sound human. Still, I'm afraid this pretty much decides the case. So Edgeworth is on this one. He hasn't lost a case since he became a prosecutor at the incredible young age of 20. Of course, there are rumors of back-alley deals and forged evidence. All I know for sure is that Edgeworth hates crime with almost an abnormal passion. I never imagined I'd be facing him so soon. I was wondering, did you see Maya Faye's cell phone? Oh, that? I have that. You think I can give it back? Sure, I mean, wait a second, pal. Tricky lawyer. Uh-oh, he's on to me. Oh, I know it's basically confirmed that Edgeworth and Phoenix are basically a thing. I'm gonna tell him not so straight. Okay, I can't be straight with this guy. What should I tell him? Something the matter. Oh, no, that carrying strap on the cell phone. This? It says the Steel Samurai World in Neo Tokyo. The Steel Samurai. That action-hero TV. Yeah, you see that strap is a collector's item. She was worried it might get lost when it went down the precinct. Good! That what she said? Yes. Okay, pal. I wrote down all the numbers she called anyway. Here you go. You didn't notice the recorded conversation. Ask the questions I need to. You all done, pal? Yes, thank you. I'll be heading out now. Oh, wait. One more thing I wanted to mention to you. I don't suppose you're planning on talking to that witness. Anyway, you better not. No influence on the witness with your loyal ways, pal. Come to think of it, I completely forgot about her. The witness? Yeah, Miss April May. Sorry about this, but I can't tell you anything about her. Well, you just told me her name. Miss May, huh? So you sent her home already, then? Haha, you're trying your loyal tricks on me now. She's not to go outside her room until the trial. So, she's still in the hotel across the way. You should know better than to try to get a detective to leak information. You got that right, pal! Time to pay a visit to Miss May. Alright. You can't see me, but I'm squeezing the bridge of my nose. Well, hello there, handsome. Hi. Smooth, right? Real smooth. You're the lawyer, aren't you? The detective told me. He said, don't say nothing to that lawyer, pal. I'm gonna thank you to the Gumshoe for making my job harder. Gee, this is all like something out of a movie. It's also exciting, I can hardly contain myself. Let me go freshen up so I can look the part of the beautiful eyewitness. I pity the lawyer that has to cross-examine this one. Ugh. So I can't examine a lot, like I can't examine this, so I'm not gonna bother yet. A bottle and 2 glasses are on the table. Somebody must be staying with her. Simple bed. It's been recently made. Nothing eye-catching here. Hold on 1 second. One minute. Sorry, I heard some... Oh. Sorry, I heard weird static outside of my window, and it turns out to just be the neighbors playing with sparklers. And I'm like, what the hell is that? Is that rain? Are the wasp hordes assaulting my the underside of my window, the awning over my window, and it's just sparklers. Sorry about that. Be back in it. My controller on the ground as usual. Ah, still scene painting. Wait, should that be still life? Whatever. One of those is hanging on the wall. Where I live is, like, really big on fireworks. Like, you can go into Walmart and buy, like, a fireworks thing that's about, like, 3 feet tall, I think. We used to, like, go to, like, Delaware and stuff with some family and go get fireworks and bring them back to Jersey. They're illegal in the upper part of New Jersey, though. There's a screwdriver stuck in this drawer. I wonder what's inside. Let's take a look. Hey! Hey, hey! What are you doing? No touching! Ugh, bad boy. You really shouldn't pry around other people's rooms now. You wouldn't want to make me upset, would you? Upset? I thought she was gonna explode for a second there. Well, it could be inside the drawer. Ah, well. I'm not gonna get anywhere here, so... Do I have to talk to her, or can I just go back? Mr. Grossberg is out. Well, maybe I should just wait here for him to come back. Ahem! That was the most over-the-top clearing of the thread I've ever heard. Aha! So, you're the one they say has been looking for me. Man. Mr. EAD off the shits. Yes, that's me. He looks even grander than I imagined. That badge in your collar. Ah, so you're a lawyer, are you now? Yes, well, yes. And what do you want? I'm not particularly busy these days. Please, proceed. Not busy? Then how come no one can get in touch with you? Something the matter? You came to see the one and only Marvin Grossberg, did you not? Well, here I am, boy. What do you want? Out with it. He does! Well, sir, actually it's about Maya. Maya Fey. Yes, Maya Fey. Go on. What a strange reaction. Acha-cha. I'm really quite busy here, son. I can't go taking cases on a day's notice. No, it's quite impossible. Wait a second. How did you know the trial was tomorrow? Anyway, I'm afraid it's entirely impossible for me to represent her. Sorry, end of discussion. What's going on? You refused me before I even got a chance to ask him. What do I tell Maya? It's Mr. Pringles himself. How can you just refuse like that? Please, tell me why you won't take the case. Well, you see, it's just, I'm busy, you see. But the client is Mia Fey's sister. Mia trusted you. She knew her sister would be in good hands. Yes, of course, I know that. However, I'm sorry, but I must refuse. Sorry. Goodbye. Creep. Fine. I don't have time to argue with you anyway. I'll go look elsewhere. Think not. Huh? Did you say something? I think not, I said. What do you mean? I'm terribly, terribly sorry. But I'm afraid that no lawyer worth their salt will take this particular case. Terribly sorry, my boy. Why? I cannot say. I beg your pardon, but could you leave? Now, I have nothing more to discuss with you. What's going on here? Ah, whatever. He's just a big chicken. Let me leave. Man. Maya's not here. She must be in questioning. They probably won't let her out for a while. Maybe I'd better go talk to that lawyer again. Oh, I actually have to talk to him. Ugh. God, I hate this putz. How did you know Mia Fey? She worked here a long time ago. Quite the apprentice, that one. Learned my techniques at the blink of an eye. She left one day, quite suddenly. And she had a mission, you see. A mission? You could see it in her eyes. She followed it with burning passion. Never looked back, that one. That's quite a painting. Aha! You noticed. It's my pride and joy. Impressive, isn't it? Well, isn't it? The color of the sky, the hue of the sea, the weave of the straw hat. It's worth at least 3 million. I have no intention of parting with it, of course. No, I won't sell it. Not even to you. I wasn't interested. It's not for sale. I'm not buying. Jeez. That is a good boar statue. Love a good boar statue. Hiya. Oh, you're back. Did you find the lawyer? Well, what do I tell her? Well, see, just be honest. I really don't think you should use that guy. He didn't seem healthy. He was all skin and bones. What really happened? You don't mean he refused to help? I see. I've been abandoned then. Giant test with crackers. I have a bunch of curse noises for future alerts, and I might make that one of them. There's already one that's live if you donate the right amount of money. But I'm not saying how much you gotta donate. You gotta figure it out. Use your mind. Use your imagination. I already have a really good one squared up. That's that I'm not gonna spoil it. You'll have to wait and see. You'll see. What about your family? I only had my sister. My father died when I was very young, and I don't know where my mother is. Don't know. So she could still be alive? No one in my family have been mediums for generations. They say a lot of spiritual power runs in our blood. About 15 years ago, our family was involved in an incident. There was a man, and he ruined our mother's life. Ruined? After that, she disappeared. Several years after that, my sister announced she would become a lawyer, and she left the mountain. So, you live by yourself? Yes, I've gotten used to it. Oh, also, I had to become independent, or I would lose my powers. I feel bad for her all by herself up on the mountain. God, I really want to get a stream deck so I can just play stupid sound effects. That's what I want more than anything. But, I want to probably, like, save money for, like, stuff to support the stream. Like, I had to take money out of my PayPal account to buy this game, because I was worried wouldn't have enough for, like, anything else going to happen in the upcoming future. So, who was this man who, ruined your mother? About 15 years ago, there was an unusual murder case. It made quite a stir. Everyone was talking about it, apparently. The police were running out of leads, and they were getting desperate. Wait, they didn't use a spirit medium, did they? The police convinced my mother to try to contact the victim. Wow. So what happened? The case was solved. We thought. You thought? The man my mother helped the police capture was innocent. The police's consultation with the medium had all been carried out in secret, of course. But a man found out about it and leaked it to the press. He told all the papers that my mother was a fraud, and the media jumped on it big time. my mother, became a laughing stock of the nation. I see. White. Excuse me? White? That was his name. My sisters told me. White? Just a little longer now before the state-appointed lawyer comes, I guess. 4 p.m. Time's up. What should I do? Do I just leave her and go home? Go home. I made up my mind. I'm going to defend you whether you want me to or not. Why? Why? Well... I'm caught between these two. 50-50 chance, chat. What are we picking? What are we picking? Top or, second or... First or second? I don't want to say IDK, lol. No! Can't abandon? Okay. No one is as sad as a person without any friends. I know, I've been there. A long time ago. Yeah! Baby Phoenix! It doesn't really matter that much. But why did I become a lawyer in the first place? Because someone has to look out for the people who have no one on their side. Maya, I won't abandon you. You can count on me. That's so kind of you. I'm gonna watch the Ace Attorney anime probably after I'm done streaming. Well, let's fight this one and get you out of here. Right! Thank you! She smiled at last. She looks like an entirely different person. One last question. You're innocent, right? Yes! And I trust you. So you trust me too, okay? It's a deal. So what next? There's something that's been bugging me. This what was inside that strange woman's drawer. It was when I tried to look into her drawer that she got all defensive. There has to be something in there. I guess I'll present this to her too while I'm here. Hey, I got your cell phone back. Oh, say, can I listen to my sister's voice? Maya's eyes closed. She listened to every word with such intensity. Before long, tears began to roll down her cheeks. Thank you. And now it's sad again. Good afternoon, sir. Excuse me, you are... Ah, I beg your pardon, sir. I am the bellboy of this establishment. At your service, sir. Oh, right. I've just come up to deliver room service, sir. Do you know where Miss May might be? Ah, I believe our guest, Miss May, is currently using the, facilities. If you don't need of anything, I'll be taking my leave. Please, stay as long as you like. Enjoy. Yeah. Wait, no, hey! Why does it seem like every time I come in here, I end up embarrassing myself? Wait, now's my chance to snoop around a bit. Ah, almost forgot. Ah! You came back quick. Might I ask you to inform Miss May that there was a message for her? Please tell her that Mr. White of Blue Corp phoned. Oh, right. Sure. Mr. White of Blue Corp? Where have I heard that name? Sexy murder clown. Oh, God. That was his... Oh, we already said this, so I'm gonna skip it. What was the name of the guy who ruined Maya and me and Maya's mother? Could it be a coincidence? The screwdriver sitting down in the drawer. That's my chance to see what's inside. What do we have here? Wiretap? Could a woman like her be with a thing like this? There's definitely something suspicious about this Miss May. Why would she have something like this in her hotel room? There's a story behind all this. I know it. Alright. I'll be using this bit of evidence in tomorrow's trial, that's for sure. For Maya's sake. I'll get to this woman's bottom. That's probably getting clipped. Oh, bellboy, still there? Uh-oh, time to scram. I look forward to tangling with you tomorrow, Miss May. In court. Yeah, I've seen that one gif too. That's a gif, alright. Harley Quinn looking as. September 7th, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 1. It's Edgeworth! Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Maya Fey. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Miles Edgeworth. I better not show any signs of weakness today, or it'll be on me in an instant. Mr. Edgeworth, please give the court your opening statement. Thank you, Your Honor. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, was at the scene of the crime. The prosecution has evidence she committed this murder, and we have a witness who saw her do it. The prosecution sees no reason to doubt the facts of this case, Your Honor. I see. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's begin then. If you may call our first witness, Your Honor. The prosecution calls the chief officer at the scene, Detective Gumshoe. Witness, please state your name and profession in the court. Sir, my name is Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of the homicides down at the precinct, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder. Very well, sir. Let me use this floor of the office to explain. The body was found by the window here. And the cause of death? Loss of blood due to being struck by a blunt object, sir. The murder weapon was a statue of the thinker found next to the body, sir. It was heavy enough to be a deadly weapon, even in a girl's hands, sir. What if the statue is evidence? You're still calling it a statue. Now, detective. Yes, sir. You immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey, who was found at the scene, correct? Can you tell me why? Yes, sir. I had hard evidence she did it, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please testify to the court about this hard evidence. As soon as that phone call came in, I rushed the scene. There were two people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Why? We had a witness describing her. The witness saw Miss Maya Fey at the very moment of the murder. The very moment, you say. Very well. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examine what? I couldn't see a single contradiction in that testimony. Hey, Maya just threw something at me. What's this? When my sister couldn't find any contradictions in the witness's testimony, she would bluff it and press the witness on every detail. The witness always slips up and says something wrong. It worked lots of times. I should have expected Maya would know some of her sister's tricks. Alright, let's give this a try. Something the matter? No, Your Honor. I'd like to begin my cross-examination. Leonor, I gotta press. Hold on just 1 second. Yeah? If I heard correctly, you said you arrested her because you had hard evidence she did it, correct? Huh? Did I say that? Me? I heard you say it. You did say it. You said it. Exactly what about this suspicious woman in pink flame was hard evidence? What? Miss May ain't suspicious, and she sure isn't pink, pal. Well, I guess she is pink. That's enough, Detective Gumshoe. Do you have any more solid proof other than her claims, Detective? This person can have its advantages. Yes! Gah! Sorry, I got the order of things mixed up in my testimony, Your Honor. There was something I should have told you first, Your Honor. Very well, Detective. Let's hear your testimony again. It's different from a whip crack noise, please! After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Lab test results showed the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. How you like that? That's my hard evidence. Before we begin cross-examination, I have a question for you, Detective. Your Honor, why didn't you testify this vital piece of Why didn't you testify about this vital piece of evidence the first time? I know. I'm a real embarrassed I forgot about it, Your Honor, sir. Try to be more careful. Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination. Why are you... I guess he's a cop, so yes, it is good to bully him. Detective Gumshoe, there's one thing I want you to clarify for me here. You said that the victim, Mia Fey, wrote this note. That she was accusing the defendant, Maya Fey, That's really what you're saying? That was a really weird intonation. I apologize. What? This isn't one of your lower tricks now, is it? Of course you wrote it. Who else could have? You have it backwards, detective. Backwards? The victim is the only person who absolutely could not have written it. This is a report from your department, detective. Immediate death due to a blow from blunt object. She died immediately. But no butting your way out of this one, detective. Order, order! The defense is a point. Someone who died immediately wouldn't have the time to write anything down. Mr. Wright, I beg your pardon, but when exactly you obtained that autopsy report? When? It was the day after the murder. The prosecution point being... God. That autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor. What? A second autopsy was performed yesterday, at my request. Death was almost immediate due to a blow from a blunt object, but there was a possibility of the victim lived for several minutes after the blow. I received these results this morning. No way! Your Honor, it's quite easy to imagine the victim did have time to write Maya. That is all. I see. Damn you, Edgeworth. Should have known you'd have something up your sleeve. Why, Mr. Wright, you look shocked. Something you want to say? You're a sham, Edgeworth. The detective's a sham. I'm a sham. This doesn't matter. So what are we saying? What are we saying? You can decide, chat, what we're saying. That's not an option! That's the sham? Okay. The Gumshoe, you're a sham! How could you give me a faulty report? Huh? I thought the Gumshoe. I'm disappointed in you, handing him the wrong report like that. I'm sorry, sir. You were at fault, detective. This isn't going to look good on your evaluation next month. What? Your Honor, I submit this report to the court. Understood. The court accepts the evidence. Well, Your Honor, the evidence strongly suggests the victim was identifying the killer. I suppose that's the obvious conclusion, yes. Darn, this isn't good. The prosecution would like to call its next witness. This poor, innocent girl saw the murder with her own eyes. Yeah, sure she did. You get, like, your reputation goes down, and you just get an automatic, guilty verdict. Let the witness, Miss April May, take the stand. Exactly what part of her is innocent? Yeah, you get disbarred, basically. Damn. Girl out here free boobing it? Good for her. Witness your name, please. April May! Oh god, I matched, I'm sorry. At your service. Oh god. Order! An introduction should not require any reaction from the crowd. Witness will refrain from any wanton winking. Aw, yes, Your Honor. This is not good. She's already captured the heart of every man in this courtroom. Nonya, $400 penalty. Tell us, where were you on the night of December 5th when the murder occurred? Gee, I was, like, in my hotel room. I checked in right after lunch. And this hotel is directly across from the Fan Co. law offices? That's right. I am not saying these things. You will not get me to say them. Please say something to the court about what you saw. You didn't see Jack! It was like 9 o'clock at night. I looked out of my window, you know? And then, ooh, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was the little mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. Then the woman, like, dodged to one side and ran away. But that girl, she caught up to her and she hit her. And the woman with long hair, she kinda slumped. The end. That's all I saw. Every little bit's... Ugh. Well, Your Honor? I see. It is a remarkably solid testimony. I don't see a need to trouble the witness any... Wait, Your Honor. Yes, Mr. Wright? What about my cross-examination? I thought the witness's testimony just now was quite firm, didn't you? Mr. Wright, I understand you are Miss Mia's phase understudy, were you not? You must know her techniques well. Her cowardly way of finding tiny faults in perfectly good testimonies. Hey! How dare you! Well, Mr. Wright, will you cross-examine the witness? Yeah, I'm doing it. I'll gladly pursue this cross-examination, only because I have a feeling Edgeworth doesn't want me to. He has to have some weakness. Very well, you may begin your cross-examination. Okay. Let's see. Clock looked out the window. And then I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. One attacking her was a little mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. The woman dodged to one side and ran away. I honestly forgot what I'm supposed to do here. But that girl, she caught up to her and she hit her. Oh, right, hold up. Let me see. When was the time of death? Can I, see the court record? Oh god! Wrong button! How you know she was a defendant? Oh god, wrong button. Girls' physique, women know these things. Look, I just know, okay? There's only one person that's seen the crime with a short, girlish figure. This is one who is bulletproof, Your Honor. He's right. Hold on a minute. That testimony stinks. Oh, did I get it right by mistake? Miss May, I'm willing to bet that. You saw nothing. Did you really see the defendant at all? I got it right by mistake! Pog! Mr. Wright, what's the meaning of this? Yes, what is the meaning? Somebody tell me because I'm clueless. About this, I mean. Okay. If you had really witnessed my client, Maya Fey, you would have noticed her clothes before noticing her physique. Yeah, that does make sense. Pro gamer strat. No one wears clothes like this on a daily basis, except her. And I'm no expert on fashion, but her hairdo looks far from normal to me. However, the witness's testimony mentioned neither of those things. Testimony is bogus. But, still, we don't know if she was dressed that way in the night of the murder. She was, Your Honor. I saw her. And so did Detective Gumshoe. What do you say to that, Miss May? What are you trying to say, you mean lawyer? I saw what I saw. I just didn't think all the trifling little details were necessary. Miss May, the court would like to remind you to please omit nothing in your testimony. Sometimes I wonder if video games are worth it, you know? I wonder. Anyway, your testimony again if you would. Damn, I almost had her. No! You will not make me! I did see everything. I did. The victim, the woman, dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. The girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. And she hit her with that weapon. I saw it, I did. That clock, that kind of statue-y clock? The thinker, I think. Well, did the accuracy of my report not startle you? You cannot get me to say things like that. I am immune to peer pressure. Except when I think it's funny. And it's not funny now! I see. I only wish you had been so detailed from the beginning. Please begin the cross-examination. Now this one I can get. Easy peasy. Not this time! Sure-blousers! Get cooked, Miss May. What you said just now was quite revealing. Revealing? You just said that the statue of the thinker was a clock. But there's no way of knowing that just by looking at it. Another person in the much same position as you recently called this a clock, too. He was found guilty of murder. I do not say that! You cannot prove I say that! Because I don't. Order, order! Miss May, can you explain how you know this was a clock? Ooh, The witness saw the murder with her own eyes. That's all that's important here. The defense is trying to confuse the issue with trivial concerns. Yes, of course. You will withdraw your question, Mr. Wright. But questions are all I have, Your Honor. And as you may recall, I've caught murderers with these questions before. Well, only once. Objection sustained. You may continue to question the witness. Phew, that was close. If you had stopped me there, the trial would have been over. Huh? What? So, what happens now? What happens now is you answer my question. How did you know it was a clock? What? That's... because I heard it? Yes, I heard it say at the time. So, you've been to the law offices of Fay & Co. No, hey, I didn't say that. Why would I go there? I heard it from my hotel room. The law offices of Fay & Co. where the murder took place is very close to the hotel. She could easily have heard the clock. Well, Mr. Wright, are you satisfied? No, Your Honor. Can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because... it couldn't have rung. Your Honor, members of the court, it is inconceivable the clock in question rang. That clock is missing its clockwork. How could you possibly... just take a look. Right now. Oh! See anything interesting, Your Honor? As the defense says. This clock is missing its clockwork. It's quite empty. I am not! Quit bullying me! I will not be pressured into doing this weird garbage. You will not start... Stop! Mr. Wright, would you care to explain to the court how the meaning of this? Because as you can see, the clock was empty. It couldn't have rung. Therefore, this witness is a big fat liar. Fat? Well, Miss May? Tisk tisk. Quite a show you've put on for us, Mr. Wright. He knew the clock was empty. Somehow, he knew. I'm afraid you've forgotten one thing, however. Indeed, the clock is empty. As you say, it can't ring. However, we must ask, when was the clockwork removed? If it was after the witness heard the clock, then there was no contradiction. That's true. That is a possibility. The clock might have been emptied after she heard it. And that is exactly what happened, Your Honor. Well, Mr. Wright, can you prove when the clockwork was removed? Ho-ho! Impossible, of course. I have proof. What? Wasn't it you who told me proof is everything? Well, I was listening. And now I'll show you the proof you'll like so much. The evidence that proves the clockwork was removed is... Take a look at this! That's a very cute cell phone. Ooh, you have a girly phone. Wait, this isn't my phone! Listen, this is the defendant's cell phone, and it contains a recording. A recording of a conversation she had with the victim on the day of the murder. Order, order! The defendant's cell phone? This wasn't brought up to my attention. Perhaps Detective Gumshoe overlooked it? The good detective better remember he's up for evaluation soon. Gotta say, I'm starting to feel bad for the big fella. Let's hear the conversation. It's because they're married. So you just want me to hold him the finger for you then? If you could. I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out. Sorry. September 5th, 9:27 a.m. Your Honor, I think this makes it clear the clockwork was already gone by the time it was reported. Which was well before the witness even arrived at her hotel! Well, Miss May, would you care to explain this to the court? Just how did you know that weapon was a clock? Well, isn't it obvious? I saw that clock before. What store was that again? I go to so many. Oops, I forgot. The witness had seen it before. That would make sense. Does the defense have any objections, Mr. Wright? I sure do! The witness claims she had seen it before, but this directly contradicts a piece of evidence already submitted to this court. Well then, let's see it. Please produce this evidence that will prove the witness had not seen the clock before. I have eaten these clocks before. It's simple. This clock was never in any store, ever. What? A friend of mine made that clock. Only 2 exist in the world, and the one that isn't here is in police custody. Impossible! Everything is sold in stores! Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse. Damn! Get him! Oh, excuse is not on sale today? Ha! Man. Ooh, oh ho ho. Oh, she angry? Oh god, oh, damn. Undertale moments. The heart turned upside down. What's to you, porcupine head? That super clock doesn't matter, okay? She did it, and she should die for it. Die! They're loose. Stop it! Whoa, let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is a court of law, and the witness will remain calm. Oh. Silly me. Did I, like, lose it? I guess I did. Ugh. Scary. Miss May, let me ask. Tell me, how did you know the weapon was a clock? Oh dear. Does the defense have an opinion on this behavior? Okay, this is it. Yes, Your Honor. Allow me to explain how I see the truth of the matter. Miss April May, you knew the weapon was a clock because the witness had never held the clock in her hand. However, she had heard that it was a clock. She heard? That is correct, Your Honor. There is no other way she could have known the thinker was a clock. God. Don't say that! You'll make me remember High School of the Dead again and I'll start to die inside. Ugh. And I can show you the proof. Well, this is interesting. Let's see it then. Show me evidence proving that the witness had heard the murder weapon was a clock. Have a look at this. Ah! Oh, that! I found this in Miss May's room. Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what this is. Miss April May, you were tapping the victim, Miss Mia Fey's phone, were you not? Listen, I unfortunately have to live with that cursed memory until I die, because okay, I'm gonna tell the story again. I've told the story, like, a couple of times to people who were, like, my friends of mine, and I was in high school. My mom had gone to town, and I was getting a taxi cab to go to school the next day, right? And I was worried that I would see through the taxi coming to get me. So, what happened was, I stayed up basically most of that night watching anime. And I watched 2 in particular. One was Danganronpa the animation, and the other was High School of the Dead. And I remember at a point, watching it from, like, episode 1 to episode 13, like, I'm like, maybe it'll get better! Maybe it'll get better! And it's just like, it's nothing but, like, the most horrible, lame-ass, penny titty shot anime, and I feel like I wasted, like, years of my, like, hours of my life I'm never gonna get back watching something so god-awful. Ugh. What's even worse is that, like, I'm an unfortunate sod because I also play Skullgirls, but I main Big Band, and, like, I didn't spend years, but, like, oh, God. It wasn't years. Oh, God. Like, at that point, I had heard about Danganronpa from, like, acquaintances I had from, like, grade school, and I never really got into it myself. I knew about it on a sheer, like, cursory level, but, like... Oh, man, that anime is something else. Danganronpa sucks, like, it sucks really bad. Let me continue. Your Honor, this is irrelevant. I'm not entirely sure that it is. Objection overruled. Which tells me that our witness was in possession of a wiretap. This is outrageous. If the defense really claim that the witness was tapping her phone? Absolutely. Even if that was the case, which it's not, you still have to prove one thing. Did the victim ever say the weapon was a clock on the phone? Can you prove that? I think not. Oh yeah, I think I can. It's simple. What? Here's my proof. The proof that the victim said on the phone that the weapon was a clock is... Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. Is it the phone? Oh, yeah, it is the phone. It's the phone. There we go. I present the defendant's cell phone. Yes, you've seen that. Listen once more to the conversation between the defendant and the victim. God. I'm not gonna name names, but I know somebody over Discord who used to kin a Danganronpa antagonist. And this is on used to. I'm not gonna say who. Just to protect the identity of the innocent. Because they were like a little baby kid, so I'm not gonna hold it against them. But like, it is really funny! It's funny, now it's like a key to my grave. God. Was he white? Was he white, B? Miss April May, you used the wiretap to listen to this conversation. That's how you knew the thinker was a clock. Am I wrong? Come on, Johnson. Your Honor, this is ridiculous. Your Honor, look at the witness's face. Does he seem amused to you? The defense demands an answer. Witness, answer the question. Did you tap her phone? Miss May! Shut up, all of you! What gives you the right to talk to me like that? You lawyer! It really is. You know what it's also like? It's the sequel to kinning that one guy from Durarara. Isaiah? Yeah. It's no fair. All of you gang up on me like that. Oh, so I'm the bad girl. Is that it? Is that it? Oh, I see. Damn. Huh. Damn. This game really is true to life. Really true to life. Durarara is just... You know that, that anime with that, girl with the helmet with the, I'm just supposed to picture on stream. Give me a minute. This character is from Durarara. Give me a minute. Gotta post a picture. Yeah. Let me, give me a second. Man, I'm really, like, doing all kinds of bits this stream. It's where, oh god, that's a big picture. Ah, no, stop! Fuck. Okay, let me, yeah, there we go. Yeah, that's where she's from, alright. Hey. Hey. It's time. You want to talk about, distractions? I'll give you a distraction. I'll give you a big old distraction. Yes! Yes! Yeah! I'm gonna move it to a quarter, but he's gonna stay on stream. Hell yeah, baby. I'm gonna do the final blow. Oh god, what did I do? Ah! God! I did the wrong thing! I fucked up. Oh god, I fucked up. I pressed the wrong thing. No! Okay, I fucked up. I fucked up. All I did was a little wiretapping. Yeah, there we go. Oops! So you admit you tapped her phone. Wait! I didn't do anything bad like murder. I'm good. Really? Can you prove it? You think you're so smart, Mr. Lawyer. But I can prove it, and I will. You can't be serious. Wait, I say. Okay, yeah, I fucked up. Happened around 9 o'clock last night. Why, that's just when I was getting room service from the sweet bellboy. Iced coffee, I believe it was. Iced coffee, you know, like normal coffee, but cold. If you don't drink it quick, the ice melts and then you have regular old cold coffee. Iced coffee. Oh, Lord. Ergo, the witness was not at the scene at the time of the murder. Yeah, I fucked up. I pressed the wrong thing. I will not, and you cannot make me. You give me a second here. Yes! I'm having too much fun with this stupid stream. It is my great displeasure to inform you that the witness appears to have been tapping the victim's telephone. However, that is a separate crime with no bearing on the current case whatsoever. Here testimony stands. She saw the defendant, Maya Fey, commit murder. No, they're gonna let her just walk away. There's no way I can win unless I tie Miss May to the murder somehow. Does the defense have anything to say? Well, come on, think of something. I sure have. That's your fuck-up treat. I think you've sunk in quite low enough already. After the calling the bellboy. Why? What's your reason? Because I hold that the wiretapping had nothing to do with the killing. However, if you agree to one condition, I'll consent to calling this witness. Condition? If Miss April May's alibi is not called into question after you examine the bellboy, then you will recognize that Miss April May was not the killer, and thus she is innocent. And thereby you must also accept the verdict of guilty from Miss Maya Fey. That is my condition. What? I'd better find something suspicious in that bellboy's testimony. Otherwise, Maya will be declared guilty on the spot. I mean, it's not really this is like a cyber-fast court. Understood. I accept your condition. Fool. You fell right into my trap. Uh-oh. Wait. I'll tell Bellboy to the stand. I believe we're ready for the witness to testify. He certainly does look like a bellboy. Yes, sir. I received your summons in the middle of work, sir. I'm happy to be of service. This looks rather heavy. Without further ado, the witness may begin his testimony. Very good, sir. I'm the head bellboy at the Fine Gatewater Hotel, in business for 4 generations. I believe I received a call about 8 in the morning evening from our guest, Miss May. She asked for an iced coffee to be brought to her at 9 o'clock on the dot, sir. I brought it to her at precisely the time, of course, and I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself. Let's begin this cross-examination. Right. I'm ready, I hope. This is it. If I can't prove Miss May was involved in the murder now, I'll be finished. Okay, I'll make Arthur dance in the tray. 1 second. Yes! There he goes! That'll be with the flying get water hotel and just for generations. And 9 on the dot. How could she have seen it at... Hold on. 9 on the dot, you said? Yes, I confirmed the details several times. She was watching a program on the TV and wished to drink after she finished, so... 9 o'clock, the time of the murder. Let me try just pressing everything. So I'm getting precisely 9 then? Precisely, exactly. And most definitely, sir, 9 p.m. How can you be so sure? Miss May was quite insistent that they be brought to then. Oh, bellboy? I'd like a nice coffee exactly 9 o'clock. Something like that, sir. Therefore, I knocked on her door at the crack of 9, sir. Why would she be so particular about the time? Okay, I think that's fine. I won't, I shan't, and I cannot. You cannot make me? We're sure it was Miss April herself. Absolutely, sir. Absolutely? Yes, sir. As in, so very absolutely. It's an endearing mannerism of mine. How come you're so very certain? Well, when I brought the room service, sir, the guest, sir, favored me with an embracer, sir. Embracer. It's French for kiss. But not a French kiss, sir. More of a peck on the cheek. Let's see. Why would she have done that? I believe perhaps she was momentarily swayed by my prim demeanor, sir. It was a moment I shall never ever forget. Sounds pretty fishy to me. I think our Miss May was up to something and wanted the bellboy to remember her. It's no good. Okay, yeah, it was a little tedious. Let me protest a little bit more. Wait, please wait. One last question. Let me ask one last question. Your Honor, I must object. The charade of justice has gone on long enough. Now, Mr. Edgeworth. Alright, Mr. Wright. I'll give you one more question, and that's all. Okay. This is really it. Now, this is my last chance. What do I ask him about? Room service. Tell me again about, room service. Again, sir? At exactly 9 o'clock, I delivered room service to Miss May in room 303. The guest had requested iced coffee, $18 to change, I recall. Let's see. $18? Doesn't that seem a bit expensive? Yes, well, iced coffee for 2, you know. And we don't skimp on the ice, sir. What did he say? What did you say? Ah, oh, rather, quite. Bellboy, tell us the truth now. Was someone else staying in Miss May's room? I object. That was objectionable. Objection overruled. Medicinal will answer the question. Yes, I see. Why did you not mention this in your testimony? Well, sir, you, didn't ask. Nice try. That's the sort of thing you're normally supposed to mention. Ah, yes, quite. Indeed. It was the, good barista there, Mr. Edgeworth, who... He asked me not to mention it if I wasn't specifically asked, sir. Hold on. Hold on. 1 second. Oh, why are we doing... Hold on. Oh, that was too low. Give me a minute. Let me do a little bit of auto balancing really quick. And hold on, maybe I should up no, it's at max, basically. Yeah, lower it, that raises everything. I'm sorry, I can't make it any louder. I'm just gonna keep going. You fool! I've done it. I've won! Miss April May checked into a twin room with a man, correct? Yes, sir. Then, when you brought them room service, you didn't see that man in the room? That's right, sir. Your Honor, you have just learned of another person involved who may have been the murderer. In light of this new fact, I hold that it's impossible to judge the defendant. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Edgeworth? And who, Mr. Wright? Who is this other person? Simple, it was... the man who checked in with Miss May. Your Honor, as has been previously revealed, Miss April May was tapping the victim's phone, yet Miss May herself has an alibi at the time of the murder. However, that does not clear the man that was with her. The bellboy saw no one else in the room at the time of the murder. My, what a convenient little setup, but it's too late. Too late? I suppose you'd like it if it was too late, wouldn't you? After all, it was you who hid the presence of the other man from this court. Oh, sorry. 1 second. Let me fix that. My bad. There we go. Let me lower it just a smidge. Upstart. Amateur. These accusations are ludicrous. Enough! The court acknowledges the defense's argument. I expect the prosecution and defense to look into this matter fully. Am I understood? Yes. Yes, Your Honor. That is all today for the trial of Maya Fey. Court is adjourned. I'm gonna do one thing while I look at my desk. And that's grab my slipper. Yeah! Now we're doing it. Streaming at maximum efficiency. Okay, let me do one thing actually. I'm gonna move him back into the corner. Yes! Okay. Stupid. Mr. Wright! You were amazing in there! Really? I think I might be your newest fan. Oh, I was just doing my job, you know. Then again, that other attorney was pretty cool too. Huh? That face of his, with his eyes wide, his trembling lips? Sent shivers up my spine. If you say so. So, what happens with me? Do I get to go home now? Well... no, I don't think so. Not yet. Oh, I see. But I got a great lead in today's trial. A lead? That man with Miss May. He's the key. Oh, I get it. What happened to Miss May after that anyway? I heard they arrested her. I guess she's learning her charms won't work everywhere. She's probably at the detention center now. I may have to go down there later. Anyway, this case is far from closed. Yes, sir! I'm going to find out more about this man. Do you think he was the one who... maybe so. Don't worry, I'll find him by tomorrow, I promise. I'm counting on you. Yeah, a little bit, it's fine. Ask for a full record of April May's testimony. I thought it might come in handy during the trial tomorrow. But now that I have it, I'm not so sure. Most of her testimony was all lies. In fact, there's only one part that hasn't been stricken from the record. I don't know how much good this will do me at all now. Anyway, time to hit the pavement and do some investigating. Maya doesn't belong in that detention center, and it's up to me to set her free. To be continued! Oh. I think Arthur's gonna stay on the stream forever. But you know, I think he looks a little lonely. So let's get him a friend. Let's get him a friend. Let's see. I haven't. Oh yeah. Yes. When I get my overlay, these are gonna. When I get my actual overlay, these are gonna stay on the stream forever. Yes. they're at home now. Okay. I have a lot, actually. I got more. I got more if you want them. I got more. I got, let's see. There's a really good one I have that I've used a couple times that I think is really fun. I gotta find where it is. Let me see. Yes! do 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 do. Yes. Okay. That's enough of that for now. Well, hello. I didn't expect anyone to visit me in such a dank place as this. It's really quite moving. Not. You stinking lawyer. I hope you die. Have you come to laugh? Yes, laugh at the fallen Miss May. No, not really. There's something I wanted to ask. Unfortunately, there is nothing I want to be asked. Haven't you done enough questioning, you spiky head? Here we go again. Please, you're scaring the security guard. So, what did you wish to ask of me, then? I just get to be so totally whacked. He's just moving. They're just moving. It's fine. Oh, hey, look. That's unusual. Rip that painting. Huh. Looks like Grussberg is out today. Again. Maybe he's avoiding me for some reason. Wait a second. Wasn't there a giant painting hanging on that wall? Yeah, it was a painting of... Wasn't it? It wasn't a very memorable painting, anyhow. What's this? Old photos? There are 2 lying here. Something's been written in pencil in the backs. DLC Incident Exhibit A, DLC Incident Exhibit B. Let's take a look at these. I'm sure I've seen this person somewhere. Perhaps I'll borrow this photo. I'm sure no one will miss just one little photo. It might be a valuable clue. I'll take it for now. A photo lies on the desk. Oh, I hate this guy so much! Maybe we should switch with the other one I took. Which one should I take? Should I take, this photograph or the other one? Because I don't remember. Okay. I think I'll stick with this one for now. But... I wish I could just take both. Oh well. Let's see. So for clients. Another ebony case, and if I'm not mistaken, that lighter's made of solid gold. Even I can tell someone here's got money to burn. God. What a schlub. Expensive-looking mahogany bookshelves filled with expensive-looking books. Funny. They don't look like they've ever been read. God. Alright. I don't know. I honestly don't know. Oh, right. Hold on. I think I know what I gotta do now. Because I have an idea. You again? Can't you take a hint and stay gone? Hey, the only reason I'm back here is because you won't talk to me. Oh, so it's my fault now. You don't just have spiky hair, but also a spiky heart. That does it. When this case is done, I'm shaving my head. Hey, May, get a load of this. Have a look at this. Look, I've said several times, I'm not telling you... Where did you... Ah, a reaction. This is him, isn't it? What? Who? When? Why? It is him. This is the man who stayed in your hotel room the night before the night of the murder. No, no, that's not right. Nice try, Miss Cooperative. Do you have proof that was him? Yeah, proof. Show me proof. I'm so close. Okay. Oh, Sir Bellboy! I request your assistance! Hello. Ah, welcome, sir. Quite the performance today, if I dare say so myself. Oh, thanks. Sorry for putting you on the spot like that. No, not at all, sir. Your efforts today can only help the Great Waters rep, as they say. Huh? Rep? Yes, our reputation will swell as a hotel where the murderer uses a wiretap. We can charge a premium for the room, of course. It will be great for business, sir. Whoa, Miss May hasn't even been charged with murder. I, too, will become famous. The bellboy who brought the murderer iced coffee. Why do I feel like we're both stuck in the same bad dream? So, you are an honored guest. Please let me know if there's anything I can bring you. Let me present you a photograph. Take a look at this photo. That's him, detective. I'm the lawyer. Oh, I know that. I just wanted to say detective once. You know how it is. No, I don't. Without a doubt, that is the man who checked in with Miss April May. How about I write an affidavit swearing that it's him? An affidavit? This guy is way too excited about this. Well, sure. Why not? Yes! I've always wanted to write an affidavit, sir. Henceforth, I shall be known as the bellboy who swore the affidavit. Just hurry up and write it. Oh, Miss May. Get a load of this! Did you have a look at this? What's that? The bellboy's affidavit. It tells us everything he saw. Says the man you checked in with. Who was most definitely this guy. Now I'm getting somewhere. I guess I'll just press this one, because I don't like the implication of the other one. Okay, she's vulnerable now. I should be gentle. Miss May, it would be easier for me to hand this affidavit to the police. If they get involved, wouldn't your boss be even more, inconvenienced? All I want to do is have a little chat with him. You won't tell me? Is that all you have to say? Yes. If it's so easy for you to get the police involved, then why don't you? Someone thinks he's not up to it, Some a little kindness and they jump all over you. That had the opposite effect of what I hoped. Well, that was fucking... Listen, I don't know. You know what? Fuck it. Fuck it. Save's coming, baby! Let's go! Don't worry, it's the only time I'm ever gonna do this. I promise. I just want to do it once. I bet it's fun. I want to actually, like, do it the right way. I'm never gonna do that again, I promise. Yeah, I promise. Don't worry. Don't worry. I remember the later parts of this game a little bit better. And we got this part done. No I don't. I don't gotta do shit. You can get me. Is it all or nothing? No little bluff. No, he's playing dumb, if indeed that's an act. If you don't talk, I'm taking this info to the press. What? Even though he should have been witness to the murder, your little friend was missing. I'm sure the press would have a field day with his reputation. Ooh. Fine, I'll talk. You win, lawyer. It's great to be alive. Why are you pumping your fists in the air? Now, tell me about the man you were with. That man, he's my boss. Red White, the president of the information gathering conglomerate Blue Corp. Red White? Information gathering. Well, I suppose you could call it a detective agency. This is the man that was with you the night of the murder? I'm scared to talk. I don't want to end up like her. It's okay, I'll just ask Mr. White himself. Can you tell me where Blue Corp is located? Okay, listen. It's not even about simping, it's about the fact that I don't like the implication, alright? Give me a break, alright? Jesus. I forgot how to play this video game, alright? I've beaten this game before, just forget. Give me a break. Damn. You stream a video game, video.com, and your chat's like, hey Viv, haha, simp moments. Damn. Mean ass. God. Mr. Red White at last. Finally, a lead on this guy. If your own May couldn't have done it, that leaves him. Time to take action. You know what? You know what? I don't have to stream. I don't have to stream. I can play this game all by my damn self. If I want to, I could leave right the hell now. Y'all can't stop me. Fuck. And leave. Have a good day, folks. Damn. Yeah, that's literally my only reasoning. Mean ass, Jesus. Try to run a quality stream, trying to make some money, running a good job, and y'all are like, haha, Viv Sim moments. Damn. I present a fun content creation thing. I provide entertainment, and y'all are like, how about I make fun of streamer? Damn. Y'all are cold-blooded. Look at the surreal decor. Welcome! Please furnish me the title of your personage. What the? Your name! What's your name? I was inquiringly asking about as the title that you go by. Wright. Phoenix Wright. Inquirably. Mr. Wright, is it? Right, I see. Splendiferous. Perhaps I have intimidated you with my giantesque vocabulary. What is this guy's problem? I'm Red White, CEO of Blue Corp, you know, corporate expansion official. My business dealings bring me into contact with the elite of the elite. So I'm afraid I'm not used to conversing with the wordly challenge. What a fruitcake. Let me guess. You are an attorney fresh out of law school, are you not? That's the only explanation for why you would come meet me like this. What do you mean by that? No matter. So, what business does a mighty lawyer have with such a man such as myself? Yipes, this guy's arrogance meter is off the scale. Damn. Fucking... Can't have shit. Alright, this is getting ridiculous. What the heck is that loafer? Ah, that old familiar clearing in the throat. Aha, you again. Hello, Mr. Grossberg. Well. You were quite the thing, my boy. Excuse me? The trial! He was there? Reminded me of myself when I was a youth. I guess something got passed down from Maya. Maybe? It brings back memories, it does. Ah, the days of my youth. Like the scent of fresh lemon, you see. I apologize. It was all a bit too much for me, my boy. Seeing you today, I appreciate the reminiscing, but I'd rather give me some information. I'm sorry, I just read Dollar Store Deal and Extend the Community. I finally parsed the information and it gave me like a ton of bricks, Jesus Christ. Alright. The other day, I'm sure there was a big, pretentious-looking painting on that wall. Pretentious-looking? Well, you know the one I mean. Anyway, where did it go? Ah, yes, well, I got rid of it. Got quite tired of the thing, really. I, sold it, you see. Yes, that's right. Sold it? I'm not sure I'd buy that. Isn't that painting rather important to you, sir? Something happened. I don't see how it's any of your business. Please, speak no more of that cursed painting. I guess it's gone. Oh well. I guess I can't have any more information for him. Let me, talk to this schlub. This man's an employee of Blue Corp, is she not? Correct! She was my secretariat! What a shock it was to hear what she has done! What she has done? You mean the wiretap? Indeed! She has paid to answer phones! Tapping them is not in her job description! She does gather information for us as part of her duties, but I assure you, we do not condone illegal methods. It is inevitable that she would do this. It sounds like he's trying to turn this man into a scapegoat. When I had a murder, were you in April May's hotel room? Who can say? I seldom pay attention to mundane details such as time and place. My motto is, don't worry, be happy. Still, Mr. White, the hotel bellboy has stated on the record that he does remember you very clearly. No matter, the bellboy can say what he pleases. He still won't talk to you. If you want me to speak, put me on the witness stand. Although I doubt you'd be capable of doing that. This is a good question, actually. Why didn't the prosecution call him as a witness? You should have seen the same things April May. Oh ho! The police, the courts. To me, they are mere toys, playthings for my amusement. God, I can't wait to put this clown in the locker. What kind of company is Blue Corp anyway? Ah, excellent question. We buy and sell various kinds of information. We are a company of the future. You might say we are the future. Sell information? In just 10 years, I've built up this business to the grand office you see now. Somehow, I doubt that. Ah, in case you were wondering, Blue Corp was named after the color blue. I, Red White of Blue Corp, and as founder CEO, named it so. And why, you ask? Because I like the color blue, of course. Fantabulistic, is it not? God, I hate this guy so much. There's something that's been bothering me. Yes, what might that be? That big painting on the wall over there. I've seen it. You know, I've actually seen that painting before. Oh, just yesterday, actually. Your point being? My point is simple. Rather, my question is simple. Why is that painting hanging on your wall? Mr. Wrong, was it? Right. It appears you do not fully grasp your position here. I ask again, who are you? A lawyer? No, my feeble friend. A mere lawyer. Worth noting, zilch, zippo, nada. Just that sorry excuse for an attorney, Grody Burger. What? Ugh. He punched me. Well, Mr. Lawyer, what will you do, eh? Charge me with assault? Charge away, I welcome it. For it is you who found guilty. What? In my exposition, the police, the courts, they all do my bidding. So you say. But I wonder, is that kind of control really possible? I don't expect you to understand. It is a world beyond your compensation. You came here from Grody Burgers, I presume. Mr. Grossberg's, yes. Then you must ask him, why is it this painting of his hangs here? Perhaps then he will tell you. Perhaps he will explain how a man can live life purely for personal profit. Go now, skedaddle. There's nothing more to discuss. God, I hate this guy. I hate him so much. Putting this guy out in the cold is probably the last thing I do before I dip out. Huh? I don't think he's noticed me standing here. Maybe I should clear my throat. Jumping Jehoshaphat! Oh, you. What's wrong? You look so pensive, like an old man at the end of his days. I'm not senile yet. I'm just thinking about this whole mess. Something's really bothering him. That much is clear. So I paid Blue Corp a visit. Oh, I see. Mr. Grossberg, I have to admit, something has been bothering me. Oh, what is it? Well, that was my boy. You see, it's just... Mr. Grossberg, sir, there was a giant painting hanging right there the other day, wasn't there not? The one you said you had no intention of parting with? Well, I saw it today, It was in the CEO's office at Blue Corp, Red White's office. So, you noticed. I suppose I should have guessed you would. It is a rather large painting. Mr. Grossberg, I know you and Mr. White are connected somehow. Connected, you say? Yes, and I know what it is. You're lovers. Mr. White has something on you, doesn't he? Blackmail? I think that painting is fairly gaudy proof. Very well. This may be the chance I've been waiting for. Maybe it's time to get this off my chest so I can finally rest easy again. After all, you were Mia's understudy. Perhaps it was fate? What's he talking about? Red White is a man who makes his living through intimidation. Blue Corp is a company that excels in finding people's weaknesses, I'm afraid. I've been paying them for 15 years now. 15 years? All because of the DL6 incident, as you may have guessed. The name on the back of the photographs. As you suspected, I could not stand in defense of Maya because of this. White would destroy me if I did. So that's a connection. It is hard for me to tell you this, my boy. But arresting Red White will be nigh on the impossible. Impossible? Why? He has information on everyone. He gives them an iron grip. He owns judges, attorneys, prosecutors, police, and politicians. What? They are bound, unable to do harm to themselves, and therefore, to him. Don't look at me like that. What you see is nothing more than the weight of many years. What is the DL6 incident? DL6 is nothing more than the sorting code the police gave the case. It was 15 years ago now. I received a request from the medium. Spirit medium. A medium? Her name was Misty Faye. Faye! Indeed, she was Mia's mother. She had been investigating a murder at the request of the police. And she failed. As a result, the police called her a fraud. This is what Maya was talking about the other day. I did all I could for her, and in the end, cleared her of wrongdoing. That murder case, however, remains unsolved to this day. That case is the DL6 incident. Why are you blackmailing this, Mr. Grossberg? The DL6 incident was top secret at the time. It made sense. The police didn't want people to know they were using a medium. They couldn't let people know. But one person found out. I told him. You told White? He offered me riches. It is embarrassment to me now. God, you really are a scumbag. Ugh. Because I talked, the police were knocked far and wide. Good! 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 In secret, they began looking for the one that sold them out. Of course, White heard about it, and he came to me. Only this time, the offer was blackmail. I see. White controls the law of the country as he sees fit. Yet if he were to stand, if he would still challenge him, have a close look at Mia's office. Mia's office? She followed his every move for years. She may have recorded something of what she found. It's funny looking at this room. It seems so normal. Hard to imagine a murder took place here. Mr. Grossberg said there would be clues. Maybe I should have another look. All the cases the chief ever worked on are filed here. They're in alphabetical order. Let's take a look. Which file should I look at? Let's see if there's a according to this file that catches my eye. I wish to bully this man. A, B, F. Misty Faye. That's me and Maya's mother. Should I take a look? I have tarnished the Faye name, leaving only these words, my mother vanished. I was determined to find the ones who had married my mother blame herself in this way. Using the power that runs in my family, I held an audience with the dead. Finally, the names of two men surfaced. One was Marvin Grossberg, a lawyer who sold my mother's information for riches. The other was the man who sold that information to the press. This parasite, who makes his fortune in threats and coercion. His name is... the record stops there. So Mia knew Grossberg. Let's see, J through S. Nothing much in here. Maybe I'll just skip some of this. Well, no harm in flipping through a bit, I guess. Biggest part here is... Biggest parts here at the end is in S. Suicide? Ew. There's a collection of suicide reports. There's politicians, policemen. There's writing on most of these in pencil. White? This is Mia's handwriting. Wait, I get it. Mia thought that you were involved in these suicides. Why drove them all to... I can use these equipment. Let's find the most disturbing one. Let me check them one more time. I know. W. White. The entire W section is missing. Was it taken? Okay, so that's out. Clean as always. The only thing that's missing is Mia. Where do I go? It's not the detention centers. I don't think I have to go there. I need to present this to, White. Well, aren't you persistent? Sorry, but there's something I have to ask you. Mr. Lawyer, I really hate having to repeat myself, but it seems the message has not yet penetrated your thick skull. Stop bothering me. If you try my patience further, I fear a nasty accident may occur. Do I make myself clear? Transparent. Ugh. Hate this guy. Gotta rake him over the coals. It's the only clue that Maya left me. Better make this one count. Mr. White, see this? It's an article describing the suicide of a politician. He was embezzling secret government funds. Then, one day, word got leaked to the press. The very next day, he took his own life. And this concerns me how? I found this article in Mia's office. Miss Mia. She had a file filled with articles like this. Every one of them was labeled with a single word. White. Mr. White, I know what you did to this politician. You were blackmailing him. Blackmail? Not just him, either. You were threatening and coercing hundreds of others. You were involved in all of the suicide cases that Mia investigated. This company is built on blackmail. I'm right, aren't I? What a bizarre accusation. Mr. Wrong, what is it you should be doing right now? Investigating me? No, I think not. You should be searching for the one who killed Miss Mia. Secretary's office, hello? Mr. Wrong will be leaving now. Yes, sir. I'll send someone right away. Wait a second, Mr. White. You are absolutely right. I should be looking for the killer now. And actually, I've done better. I found him. He's sitting right in front of me. Just what do you insinuate? Mia was on you. She was keeping tabs. For this reason, you had April May tapping her phone. Then, Mia was murdered, and all the documents about you mysteriously disappeared. So, the culprit would be... Even a child could work it out, Mr. White. You did it! Secretary's office. We won't be needing an escort to Mr. Wrong. Instead, please connect me to the public prosecutor's office. Of course, sir. One moment, please. White, that you? What are you doing calling me at a time like this? Hello, Chief Prosecutor. I've changed my mind. I want to testify tomorrow. What's this about? The Mia Fey case. I witnessed the murder, you see. And, thus, as a very important witness, I would like to testify. What? Why now? I thought you said you didn't want to go to court. Quietude! I told you I changed my mind, didn't I? Oh, and one other thing. Send the police over right away. The man is standing right here in front of me. He looks dazed but could be violent. What? What man? Are you even listening? The executioner! The hatchet man! The liquidator! The killer, man! What? Mr. White, this isn't another one of those. Chief Prosecutor, I do not believe you were in a position to freely offer your opinions to me, correct? I'm telling you to send the police, now. Did I not tell you, Mr. Wrong? You are a mere lawyer, as was Miss Mia. How dare you? I'll point the finger at you, and you will be tried as Miss Mia's killer. The case is as good as settled. No lawyer of any worth will defend you. I have friends in the local lawyers association, you see. You'll be given a lawyer so stupidly enough that they make even you look competent. I feel faint. Detective Gumshoe reporting, sir. Ah, Butts! Harry Butts! Wright, actually. Phoenix Wright. My friend's name is Larry. Oh, right. Sorry, pal. Butts was that murderer, right? Detective Gumshoe, I present to you the man who killed Miss Mia Fey. What? Take this as a typical human being in custody. Farewell, Mr. Wrong. God, I'm gonna rake this dude over the coals so hard. I can't believe it's only been a day since the first trial. My trial begins tomorrow. What's gonna do is set a trap for me. And the prosecution will be in on it, of course. Edgeworth included. An attorney was assigned me by the state yesterday. I refused. I had an idea. Wright! Mr. Wright! Oh, Maya. Great, they let you out of detention. Just now, yes. It's all thanks to you. Huh, now I'm afraid we switched places. What? You mean, you... Explain what happened to Maya. I don't believe it. How many people does that man need to destroy before he's satisfied? My mother, my sister, and now you. This has gone too far. Mr. Wright, please tell me, is there anything I can do? Well, you could cheer for me in court. Cheer for you? You mean like a cheerleader? Huh? Yeah, like that. Alright, leave it to me. Huh? I better go get a uniform and some pop-tops. Wait. What? I'm kidding. It was a joke. No way! No, really, I was kidding. But thanks, it's good to know you're on my side. There really isn't anything you can do for me anyway. But I can't just sit here and do nothing. I've got to give that man a piece of my mind. Just a piece? Okay. Then come to the trial tomorrow. Okay, I'll be there. I'll show them a thing or two. Yeah, it's a pretty long case. We're almost done, though. Times may change, but with the crimes, the same old story. In fact, it's gotten worse. Lengthy court proceedings are no longer realistic. Beginning a few years ago, a limit of 3 days was put in initial court trials. Almost all finish in a day, mostly with a guilty verdict. I never thought I would end up in the defendant's chair myself for this case. With the true culprit appearing as a star witness. This is it. Tomorrow it's me or him. I'm gonna put this fucker in like the hot seat so bad. He's gonna wish he was never born. Yeah, she's pretty good. I like Maya. Well, I guess this is it. Yeah, one way or the other, this case is decided today. Ah, Phoenix, look. Prosecutor Edgeworth. I received a call from the Chief Prosecutor's office yesterday. I was told that whatever Mr. White says today, it will be the absolute truth, no matter how you try to attack his testimony. I have raised an objection. I would on good faith the judge will listen to me. What, does White have the judge in his pocket too? So, you're saying I'm gonna be guilty. End of story? I will do anything to get my verdict, Mr. Wright. Anything. Why? How can you torment an innocent person like this? Innocent? How can we know that? The guilty will always lie to avoid being found out. There's no way to tell who is guilty and who is innocent. All I can hope to do is to get every defendant declared guilty. So I make that my policy. Edgeworth, you've changed. Huh? Phoenix, you know him? Don't expect any special treatment, Phoenix, right? Phoenix? Well, we'll be starting soon. What? But wait! Your defense attorney isn't even here yet. They're not... I'll be defending myself. What?! Okay, let's do this. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, are you sure you're up to doing this? Yes, Your Honor. I will be defending myself. Understood. Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. As these to the event are already quite clear to the court, today we will hear the testimony of a witness to the defendant's crime. I see. The prosecution may call its witness. It went far too smoothly. Why didn't the judge ask Edgeworth why his witness didn't testify before? It's like he already knows why. Someone's gonna raise an objection about this. I suppose it's me. Yeah, he's not a bad person. He's not a bad person. I'm ever so sorry. Mr. White is a busy man, and besides, at the time, I thought Miss May's opinion was all that will be needed. Again, my sincerest apologies to the court. Excellent, Mr. Edgeworth. I appreciate your demeanor. Great. He gets to show off and I get nowhere. I'd like to call Mr. Redwhite to the stand. Please, what's your full name? You should know the title of my personage. I hate him so much. Your name? Yes, that is what I said! Oh dear, do my locutions confuse? Name! These two are great together. My name is Red White. My friends call me Blanco Nino. I am the CEO, and using my common term, the president of Blue Corp. You know the victim, Miss Mia Fey? That would be a negatory. No, I did not. You were at the Gatewater Hotel the night of the murder? Correct. And you witnessed the murder from there? I tell you, I already know. Very well, Mr. White. You may begin your testimony. If you tear this guy's testimony apart, I'm done for. I always feel like I'm at the end of the world. I'm the last man standing. Ho ho ho! Ugh. I hope you have made your peace with God, Mr. Lawyer. Let him have it, Phoenix. Let's see, it was about 9 o'clock, I believe. I was quietly reading to you some papers by the window. Then I heard a bedlam coming from outside. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. It was then I saw him, a spiky-haired man attacking one with long hair. Needless to say, that man was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. I called Miss May over at once. She, too, was flabbergasted, of course. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. Finally, there was a terrible impaction, then it was all over. Okay. If things occur as you testify, I'm afraid the defendant is guilty. Very well, defendant, Mr. Wright. Your cross-examination? Yes, Your Honor. Okay, let's see. Let me look at my evidence again. Side. Not yet. We'll get there, I think. Let's see. Surprise tool will help us later. Let's see. Okay. Now we can chase. Okay, what do I do? I forget. Let's see. Quietly crucifying, reading. I don't have anything that I can really use to get a thing. So I guess I'll window. Alright. Let me press a little bit, see what happens. A little more detailed than that? I think it's worth knowing exactly what happened. Of course, comprende, I understand. The victim was attacked by you and ran to the left. You sure? Okay, to the left. Always abso-positively perfect. Oh, there we go. So now I can... There we go. That's what I had to do. Wait right there! Mr. White, you've dug your own grave. What is this? Usually the victim ran to the left, but that directly contradicts from Miss May's testimony. She clearly stated that the victim ran right. Oh ho ho! It is simple. You have misheard her. I think not. Look at the floor plans. Killer was here. The victim here. The victim ran to the left. As you claim she did, she would have been running directly away from the door. She would have been running into a dead end. Did you find that odd? Very strange. I did see her run to the left. I did. Phoenix, look at his face. I don't think he's lying about this one. True. Maybe he really did see the victim run left. So he did witness the killing. Wait a second. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor? Miss May says right, and Mr. White says left. Can you explain this contradiction to the court? Both are right. Both witnesses are telling the truth. For once. Ha! I doubt it. Rather, that does not clear up the contradiction. There is one scenario that would explain their conflicting accounts. What? Obviously, the witness was not viewing the crime from the hotel. Mr. Wright, what do you mean? Yes, what do you mean he was not viewing the crime from the hotel? If he was not in the hotel, where could he have been? In the law offices of Fane Co., of course. More specifically, he was standing here. This is where he was. Look. Victim ran for the door. It was like watching from this point. Tim would appear like she ran to the left. Please, this is no time for jokes and ill taste. That is where the killer was standing. That's my point! Order, I will have order. Anyone disturbing the order of this courtroom will be held in contempt. Mr. Wright, what are you suggesting? Rapscallion! The postulations of the defense are a distortion of the truth, Your Honor. Indeed, they do seem a bit far-fetched. Ho-ho. You provide us with so much entertainment, Mr. Lawyer. But now, he's laughing? The hilarity of the moment made me remember something. It appears I have been unclear, and for this, I apologize. Mr. Your Honor, might I be allowed to testify once more? Very well, let's hear your revised testimony. Good luck. You can't fix a broken testimony, buddy. Miss May's testimony was correct, as was mine. When you assaulted the girl, she first ran to the left. Then you hit her savagely, as what I saw. Next, with the last of her strength, she ran to the right. You chased her and delivered the final blow. That is what Miss May saw. You see, you hit her twice. Don't you remember, Mr. Lawyer? I don't know. Do you? I mean, yes, Your Honor. My bad. I'm skipping through dialogue. I'm playing it by myself. I'm sorry. I have to read more. Nope. Mr. White, the victim died from a single blow. What do you have to say to that? Now's my chance to hit him where it counts. Mr. White, wasn't it you who told this court you were absolutely perfect? I will refrain from using the phrase from now on. Your Honor, if you could ask the witness for a new testimony. The witness is obviously confused, Your Honor. I would like to request a 10-minute break. Yes, quite. The witness is confused because he's lying. I emphatically request that there be no break, Your Honor. Yeah, we want justice. Don't let him get away. Very well. Liz would care to revise his testimony. The crowd's on my side. No slipping out of this now, White. Mr. White? Okay. Well, see, I looked to the other window when I heard the thing fall. Then, the next moment, I saw Miss Mia run to the left. The killer, you, attacked her, but she dodged. And then she turned and ran for the door. Then you did her in with a single blow. Flap! Flap indeed. Very well, you may begin your cross-examination. Mr. Your Honor, my stomach, you see, it is hurting. Deal with it. This is almost over. Okay. You heard that thing fall? What exactly was that thing? Huh? Oh, that? The glass light stand. Right, the one that had fallen over at the scene. Phoenix, doesn't it seem like something about that strike was odd? Yeah, that is odd. I'll press further. Mr. White. Huh? What? You're saying you saw the glass light stand? Yes. Then change your testimony to reflect that. Sorry, my bad. Witness will revise his testimony. Okay, of course. The light stand was lying on the floor when I looked. And the next moment I saw Miss Mia run to the left. Hold on, let me see something. Let me look at this floor plan again. Curious. Mr. White. It was impossible for you to have seen the glass stand. What? Look at this. These are the floor plans for the scene of the murder, yes? Correct, Your Honor. Now, look. If you were to look through the window at the office, this is the area you'll be able to see. Here. Well, note that the stand is not within the visible area. Well, Mr. White? What do you have to say to that? Ridiculosity. Mr. White, if you were in the Gatewater Hotel as you claim, you could not have seen the stand before it fell over. In fact, you wouldn't have been able to see it after it fell either. There's no way you could have recognized the broken shards as a glass light stand. So, when did you see the stand, Mr. White? It must have been the moment that it fell. And the only place you could have seen that is inside Fey Law offices. In other words, you were at the scene of the crime where the murder took place. Gah! Make him regret being born. Mr. White? Mr. White. You did it, didn't you? Mr. Your Honor, Miss Mia... Looks like we're about to get our verdict. Oh, for Pete's sake. That's far enough, Phoenix Wright. What? I forgot about Edgeworth. Mr. White. I think the time has come. Shouldn't you confess your crime now, What? I said you should confess your crime. Ergo, confess that you placed the wiretap. The wiretap? Order! Order! Mr. Edgeworth, explain to the court what you mean by this. Distinguished members of the court, Mr. White is slightly confused. Allow me to explain. I really don't like the way this is headed. As you know, Mr. White is the CEO of Blue Corp. He ordered his secretary, Miss April May, to tap the law offices of Miss Fey. What does that have to do? Your Honor, the question is, when was the wiretap placed in the office, and by who? No, you wouldn't! Mr. White, in order to place the wiretap, you entered Miss Fey's office. Am I correct? Correct! You are most correct, Miss Hiles. Give me a break! Yes, in order to place the wiretap, I breached Fey and Co. law offices. That is when I saw the accursed light stand. Ugh, God, here we go. Now I'm confused. Please explain in the court what this all means, Mr. Edgeworth. Gladly, Your Honor. Mr. Phoenix Wright has made his position quite clear. He has determined that Mr. White knew the glass stand was in the office. He has shown that there was only one time Mr. White could have seen the stand, at the very moment of the murder. Thus, Mr. White would have led out you to believe that Mr. White is the murderer. I see. However, it is a fact that Mr. White had been in the office well before the murder took place. When he went to place the wiretap, he could have seen the glass light stand then. Ergo, Mr. Phoenix Wright's theory is revealed for the basic conjecture it is. Yeah, that's his role for this game. Mr. White, you will testify to the court about this wiretapping. Ugh. And leave it to me. I feel faint. It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. I had in the Fey and Co. law offices. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. That is when I saw this glass light stand. Ugh, God. So then you saw the stand for the night of the incident and decided you would identify what had fallen over by the sound. Correct! That is right! I see. Very well, Mr. Wright. May cross-examine. God, what am I supposed to do now? Good luck, Phoenix. Alright. see, do I have any, evidence? Uh-huh. Comes up, place the wiretap. Why did you notice something as inconspicuous as a light stand? The light stand was made entirely out of glass. It was quite stylish, so it made a lasting impression on me. God. Let's see. Oh, God. Was it really you went in the office? Was it Miss May? Identified fingerprints several days old were found in Cola offices. Those were obviously Mr. White's. If I know Edgeworthy's already want to check on those prints. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. Why did you tap Miss Mia's phone? There's nothing bearing on the current case. We're supposed to be to protect client confidentiality. Oh, God. Oh, great. Let me just keep pressing. I guess I'm out of things to press him on. Uh-oh, don't let me run out of ammo. Oh, God. Fought honorably. I'm gonna kick your ass in the next week. Phoenix! Phoenix, over here! I know that voice. Mia? Never give up, Phoenix. Mia? Oh, great. The waiting lobby? What happened? Oh, right. I lost the trial. I was hallucinating. Oh, you're finally awake. Ah! Passed out again. Hey, Phoenix! Gosh, that's no way to greet an old friend. Phoenix, I want you to look at me. Oh, that's right, I forgot this happens. You're... Maya? You know the Fae women have strong psychic powers. When you accepted your defeat in court, it appears that it was enough of a shock to awaken Maya's true powers. So Maya is channeling you, Mia? That's right. I am Maya, but I'm also Mia. Now, I want you to listen to me, Phoenix. Maya never gave up. You can't either. That's what I came here to tell you. But, we don't have much time, Phoenix. Now listen. You've already won. Huh? You have that receipt in the court record, right? Oh, yeah! The one you wrote Maya on? Phoenix! Wright wrote that, not me! So what do I do with it? Look at the front of the receipt. The front? It's a regular receipt. Looks like it's from a famous department store. $1,000. Wow, big spender. Item... glass light stand! Date of purchase, September 4th. September 4th! That's right, Phoenix. I bought that stand the day before I was killed. Whoa! Now, what did Mr. White say in his testimony? He said he saw the stand the week before the murder. There you go! I think the court is about to reconvene. Go do it, Phoenix. You know you're innocent, now you just have to prove it. Right! Listen, it's not his fault he's a himbo, okay? He's a himbo. But he's like a very good lawyer himbo. Yeah, that's Phoenix Wright. The defendant, rather... Are you alright, Mr. Wright? Yes, sorry, Your Honor. I'm fine now. Then, let's start where we left off. Your Honor, there is nothing to go back to. The cross-examination of Mr. White is finished. All it required now is for you to pass judgment on the defendant, Phoenix Wright. Your Honor, please, give me one more chance. I promise you, this is the last time I'll ask you. But, as Mr. Edgeworth noted, the trial is more or less finished. Mr. Edgeworth, do you have an opinion on this matter? I say, let us give Mr. Phoenix Wright his last chance. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination. No, you don't! Look closely at this. See the word Maya written on this in blood? Blah! You're grasping. I think not. Look at the other side of the receipt. The other side? Yeah, it's kind of dumb. Your Honor, would you tell me about what is written, to the court what is written on the other side of that receipt? Well, a glass light stand. And the date of purchase, why, that's the day before the murder. You see, Mr. White, when you allegedly entered Fey and Code offices at the beginning of September, the stand could not have been there. Why? Well, Mr. White, can't get out of this one, can you? No, it's impossible. Uh-oh, he's losing it. Well, Your Honor, I understand there must be quite a bit of pressure on you. But I think you'll agree that you can't judge me guilty under these circumstances. Very well. Then, that is all for the trial of... Oh, what do you have now? Not so fast, Phoenix Wright. Eh? What? No way he can worm his way out of this one! Oh wait, I forgot. It's Edgeworth. There is a certain thread of logic to the defendant's claims. However, there is no concrete proof that Phoenix Wright is innocent. Ergo, I request one more day before Phoenix Wright is granted his freedom. I need time to make one more inquiry into this matter. Another inquiry? This isn't gonna be one of those updated autopsy reports. This guy just makes up evidence as he pleases. This is bad. Mr. White's guilt is obvious. There is no need to prolong this trial any further. Well, Mr. Edgeworth? If anyone is going to call Mr. White to trial, it would be me, the prosecution. I need a day to ascertain whether the claims have any basis in factual evidence. I see. Objection denied. What? Ugh. Conclusion of the trial, Mr. Phoenix Wright will be postponed until tomorrow. No! There's no telling what will happen if I can't end this now! I was sure to come with or just make up something! After Mia showed up to help me and all. Oh, you aren't getting out of any... Mr. Your Honor, may I go home? Of course. Thank you for your time. Gah! The witness will stay. Mia! Phoenix! Read the note out loud. What's this? Your Honor, if I may? You're quite persistent today, Mr. Wright. You bet I am. My life is riding on this one. I have something I would like to read to the court. The memo Mia had given me was a list of names. Many of them sounded strangely familiar. People in finance. Famous celebrities. That's when it happened. Stop! Desist! Halt! Please! Stop! Make him stop! How did you get that list? Mr. White, admit your guilt right here, right now. Or else this list will be released to the press. I confess. I confess. I did it. I hit her. I hit Miss Mia with the thinker. Case closed, Your Honor. Well, yeah, when you have a medium on your repertoire, you can basically do anything. The law is basically your oyster. Well, I see no reason to continue this trial. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor? You've done it again. That was quite a spirited defense. Yes, Your Honor. I guess you could say that. If only you knew how spirited it was. Well, this court finds the defense... rather, the defendant, Mr. Phoenix Wright, not guilty. Do I even have courts then? Look. I can't profess to know everything. That is all. This court is adjourned. Yeah. Just a lot of it, though. God, I love the idea of ghost crime. Well, I never thought I'd be saying this again, but congratulations. You're lucky I was born a Fae. I'm lucky I had both you and Maya on my side. I'm glad you made it. Thank you, Phoenix. You risked a lot to help me, and Maya. I won't forget it as long as I live. As long as you live. My timer's running out. Huh? Maya's powers are still weak. I can't stay here that long. What? No! There's still so much to say! Don't worry. I'm sure we'll meet again. Chief! I'm not the chief anymore. Phoenix, can you come to the office tonight? Say, 9 o'clock? The office? I'll see you later. Chief! Mia! Ghost crime is the most sick crime. I'm sure she'll be back. I'm not sure she's in later games, only ever played one. Being here, it's hard not to think about that night. You came! Mia, I was kind of worried you might not. Huh? Of course I came. Well then, I'm pretty hungry. I want a burger. Mia? Ha! You should see your face. Mia! What are you talking about? It's me, Maya! Maya? What, did I look like my sister? Look like? You were her! I might be able to use that. Oh, Phoenix, go to the store and buy me lunch, would you? Maya, why are you here? Because of this! See? Mia wrote me a letter. Take care of Phoenix for me. Take care of... Huh? She means the office. This office! Someone has to help with the new Wright & Co. law offices, right? And who better than me? Maya Fey, reporting for duty. Wait, no. On second thought, let's make this casual. Yo, Nick. Maya here, ready to get down to business. You don't mind me calling you Nick, do you? It's a great name. Mia said it's what your friend Larry calls you. Nick. You know what this means? We're partners. You know, when I think about it, it is Maya's fault I'm here now. But if it wasn't for her, I'd probably be in jail. Wright & Co. law offices. It's got a good ring to it. Yeah! Thanks, Maya. Yeah! The team! Good luck, Phoenix. I'll always be here, watching. Right, okay, Nick. Let's do it. Huh? Do what? Burgers, dummy! Burgers! There's a great burger joint just down the street. Come on, time's a-wasting. Okay, wait up! Alright, and that's the end of tonight's stream. Yeah! Oh, I'm excited for this one. This one's dumb. Oh god, no. Don't start the game. Okay, so, I hope you enjoyed tonight's stream. Tomorrow will probably be more Phoenix, right? Actually, it'll be Monhunt, actually. I'll play some Monster Hunter. Just to add a bit of variety. I've been playing a lot of Capcom games lately, it seems like. If you want to support the stream, you can do so down below. If you want to support Project Hope for Code Relief or Reclaim the Block for defunding police, you can do that down below as well. I hope you enjoyed tonight's stream, and I'll see you later. Have a good one. Bye.